Chapter 2. Going to the Mela. What is Mela? A Mela is a fair or festival that brings people together to celebrate, shop, and have fun. At a Mela, you can find colorful stalls, delicious food, games, and cultural performances. It is a wonderful place to enjoy with family and friends while learning about different traditions. Preparing for the Mela. October and November are months of festivals like Dussehra and Diwali. Children get very excited as various types of Melas are organized during the season. One sunny morning, Meenu asked her father, "Why did not you go to the office today?" Her father smiled and replied, "We are all going to the Mela today." Meenu's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Oh, Papa, is it that Diwali Mela we talked about 2 days ago? Wow! I cannot wait to go. I heard from my friends that it is really big and so much fun." "That's right. Now go get ready," her father said. "Look at how your mother and Dadiji are preparing for the Mela." In the kitchen, Meenu's mother, Sheena, was busy in the preparation. She called out to her son, Chintu, "Chintu, can you help me prepare a special bag? We need to make a list of things to be taken to the Mela." Chintu nodded eagerly. With the help of his father, he wrote down everything they needed for the day. The list included a water bottle, fruits, biscuits, namkeen, a hand towel, sanitizer, a money purse, and mobile phones. Meanwhile, Meenu was collecting the items. She carefully placed everything in a special jute bag and some cotton bags to help divide the load equally. Journey to the Mela. Chintu asked his father, "How far is the Mela, and how will we get there?" His father replied, "The Mela is 15 kilometers away from our home. We will take the metro to get there." All of them got ready for the Mela, excited about the day ahead. As they were leaving home, Meenu's father asked his wife, Sheena, "Have you checked all the lights, the gas, and the doors? Everything should be secured." Once they confirmed everything was in order, they took an auto rickshaw and left for the metro station. On their way to the metro station, Sheena asked, "Do you know how many types of transport there are?" Meenu replied, "Yes, my teacher told us in class. There are 3 means of transport. Land transport. The vehicles that move on land are called means of land transport. For example, cars, buses, scooters, trains, etc. Water transport. The vehicles that move on water are called means of water transport. For example, boats, ships, cruises, etc. Air transport. Means of air transport that fly in the sky. For example, airplanes, helicopters, gliders, etc. Chintu added, "That's right. Each means of transport helps us get to different places." When they reached at the metro station, Meenu's father went to buy tickets at the ticket counter. Meanwhile, their mother said, "You know, Meenu and Chintu, when we travel, we need tickets. Each type of transport has its own way of checking tickets. For example," she continued, "on a bus, the bus conductor collects the tickets as passengers board. He makes sure everyone has paid for their ride. On a train, there is a ticket checker. He walks through the train to check if everyone has a valid ticket. If someone does not, they might have to pay a fine." Meenu listened carefully and asked, "What about the metro?" "Good question," the mother replied. "In the metro, you simply buy a ticket from a vending machine or a counter. There are no conductors checking tickets inside the train, but you must have a valid ticket to enter the platform." Meenu asked her mother, "But how do we use the tickets to get inside the metro station?" Mother replied, "Metro tickets are like special passes that let us enter the station. When we reach the entry gate, we place the ticket on the scanner. If the ticket is okay, the gate will open for us to go through." Meenu said, "Got it. So, we just show the ticket to the scanner, and it lets us in." Mother replied, "Exactly. Once we are inside, we can wait on the platform for the metro train to arrive." Just then their father returned with the tickets and they all headed to the platform. When the metro arrived, Meenu, Chintu, their parents, and Dadiji quickly boarded. After everyone was seated, Sheena said, "We should always follow safety rules while traveling. Can you tell me some of those rules? Chintu replied, Yes, we learn them in class. Great. What are they? Father asked. First, we should never put our hands or heads out of the window of moving vehicle. Also, we should never run on the road, Chintu said. And we should always walk on the footpath to stay safe, added Meenu. If there is no footpath, we must walk on the left side of the road, Chintu continued. And when we cross the road, we should use the zebra crossing, Meenu said. Exactly. And while crossing, we must pay attention to the traffic lights, said Sheena. When it is red, it means stop. When it is yellow, it means wait. When it is green, it means go. The metro travelled through different stations, and soon they arrived at the station close to the big ground where the Mela was being held. Look, we are almost there, Meenu said to her Dadiji. Entering the Mela. Meenu and Chintu arrived at the big ground with their parents and Dadiji, excited for the Mela. Meenu said, Wow, look at all the people at the Mela. What do we do first, Chintu? Father said, First, we need to go through the security check before we enter. Meenu asked, What is a security check? Father replied, A security check is where they will check our bags and tickets. Chintu said, That is good. It helps keep everyone safe at the Mela. Father replied, Exactly. It might take a few minutes, but it is important to follow the rules. After passing through the security check, they entered the Mela. Father said, All right, Meenu and Chintu, remember to stay close together and hold the hands of your elders. It is important to stay safe in a big crowd. At the entrance, Meenu spotted a colorful map displaying all the different stalls and attractions. Her father turned to her and asked, Do you know what a map is and how it can be useful? Chintu looked curious and replied, No, Papa, please tell us. Father explained, A map is a visual representation of an area. It shows where things are located, helping us navigate and explore. For example, this map will guide us to the different stalls and attractions here, making our visit more enjoyable. Look over there, Chintu exclaimed, pointing to an ambulance, a police jeep, and a shiny fire engine, all ready for action. Their father added, See, there's a lost and found booth to report about the missing person or thing. Friendly volunteers are there to help people. Sheena said, There are wheelchairs available for elderly people. This place is ready for everyone. Chintu hurried to get the wheelchair for Dadiji. More to know. The Pushkar Mela is one of the biggest fairs in Rajasthan and the largest livestock fair in the world. Held in October and November, it started as a camel trading event. Thousands of tourists and vendors visit the deserts of Pushkar to enjoy the festivities. Exploring the Mela. As they entered the Mela, Meenu and Chintu were overjoyed to see stalls filled with games, toys, sweets, and many interesting things. They rushed over to the toy stall and picked out colorful spinning tops, playful puppets, and beautiful dolls. As they wandered through the colorful stalls, Chintu suddenly spotted his classmate Ali, who was with his family. Hey, look, it is my friend, Ali, Chintu exclaimed. Let's go say hello, Meenu suggested, and they hurried over to Ali. Hi, Ali. What a surprise to see you here, Chintu said. Hi, Chintu. I did not know you were coming to the Mela. This place is amazing, Ali replied, his eyes shining with excitement. We just got here. Look at all the rides and games, Meenu added, pointing to the attractions. Ali's father said, Hello, everyone. It is great to see you all. We came here to enjoy the festivities too. Chintu's father replied, It is wonderful to meet you. Are you all having fun? Yes. We just tried some yummy snacks at that food stall over there, Ali said. What snacks did you get? Chintu asked, curious. I had a samosa and sweet jalebi. You have to try them, Ali replied. That sounds delicious, Meenu said. We should all go together, Ali's mother replied. That is a great idea. Let's enjoy some snacks and then check out the games together. It is always more fun to explore with friends. Dadiji said with a smile. After enjoying the tasty samosas and sweet jalebi, Meenu and Chintu eagerly asked their parents, "Can we go on the merry-go-round and the giant wheel?" Their parents smiled, happy to see their excitement. "Of course, let's go." Sheena and Ali's mother enjoyed buying bangles and trinkets, while Chintu exclaimed, "Let's go see the magic show next." They all gathered around and enjoyed the magic show. After the show, their father called out, "You have had so much fun. Now it is time to eat. But first, remember to wash your hands properly." The children hurried to the water point and washed their hands before enjoying into delicious treats. They ate golgappas, spicy chaat, chole kulche, rabdi, and creamy kulfi. Once they finished eating, Sheena reminded everyone, "Let's make sure to put all our waste in the dustbin." More to know. The Mahakumbh Mela is the world's largest festival, held on the banks of rivers Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari and Shipra, where millions gather to take a holy dip in the rivers. It happens every 12 years in different cities like Haridwar, Prayagraj, Nashik, and Ujjain. As they were leaving the Mela, Dadiji pointed and said, "Look, children, who is with the police officer?" Meenu and Chintu shouted excitedly. "Dadiji, it is a police dog." Meenu asked her father, "What is the role of a police dog?" Her father replied, "The role of a police dog is to help police officers keep everyone safe. Police dogs can sniff out dangerous items like explosives, and they can help find missing people. They are very good at following scents and work together with their human partners to solve problems and protect the community." As their day at the Mela came to an end, Meenu and Chintu felt very happy and excited about all their adventures. They waved goodbye to Ali's family and thanked them for the fun day. On the way to home, they shared stories with their parents about the rides they enjoyed and the yummy snacks they tried. Key terms: Mela, fair or festival that brings people together to celebrate, shop, and have fun. Land transport, transport that moves on land. Water transport, transport that moves on water. Air transport, transport that flies in the sky. Conductor, person that collects the tickets in the bus. Map, a visual representation of an area. Lost and found booth, booth for reporting missing person or thing. Mahakumbh Mela, the world's largest festival, held every 12 years in different cities.